know what you want from me.
All right. We are on our way once again to the bank. Another episode of Car Talk. This is exciting, right? So this episode is a little bit different.
Josiah?
Oh, how? Oh.
Jeez!
That's not good.
I didn't even know I could do that.
Okay, so it's different in the
Solid.
fact that we have a special guest today. Special guest, would you like to show yourself? This is our friend that we are always talking about.
What's up?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Jacob from
Yeah.
Ohio. We all went to high school together.
Isn't that exciting?
Pretty much the bee's knees.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Nice.
Oh, they don't know our favorite colors.
Blue? Yours is blue too.
Yeah. So we're pretty much all the same, apparently.
We're the trifecta. There's another word that starts with tri, but it's a little less appropriate.
Trinity?
Yeah, it's the one.
Can we turn this music down back up a little bit?
Oh my gosh. It's already started.
That's left to right.
I'm the guest. Who's-
I know.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead, Nate.
With what?
Exactly what I meant.
Potato!
Okay.
Okay.
That's not a bug.
No, that's not the game, Jacob.
No, you're talking. Okay. Our first topic today, and very appropriately, is beards. This. Beards. Big, beautiful beards.
Amen.
Now, let me tell you something.
Alright.
God intended us to have beards, or they wouldn't come out of our faces.
Oh.
I don't know if we're going to get to class in time.
Well, if we have to turn around and come back, we will.
Are you doing a check? Are you doing a check? You can take a picture. We can do it from our house.
No, but we can't film car talk from our house.
Oh, okay, so we don't have to get to the bank.
Not necessarily.
It's kind of a waste of gas. Don't mind a day.
I've done it before.
Alright, guys,
It's taken
story
a while.
time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Alright.
I'm used to having a third.
Alright, so this is my very first time shaving. I'm 22 now. I was 16, something like that. And I didn't want to shave, but my parents were like, you have to, it looks terrible. It was really scraggly and just kind of like here and there, hit and miss.
You had a really weird mustache.
No, actually no. The mustache really wasn't that bad. It was kind of like, you know, patchy and stuff. It just didn't look good. It needed to go away.
Why didn't you want to shave?
I've never
Oh my gosh! Pull out in front of us again.
Goodness, it's
I
already started.
I had never shaved before, like my face, and so I didn't really want to do it. Anyway, here's how it went down. So I didn't actually do it my first time. My dad did. I remember me and him were in the bathroom, and Mom was there also. She was watching. And my dad was.
It's a family affair.
It was.
Was your little brother there?
No, he wasn't. Steven wasn't there. And he's like, come over here, bud. And if you know my dad, he says bud a lot. He calls me bud.
Oh my goodness.
I think he's telling you to go.
No, they were honking at that guy driving through.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so he's like, come here. So, and he's reaching out with the razor, and his hand's all shaky. And he's like, come here, bud. Let me get it for you. And I'm like, Dad, you're not going to touch me. Anyway, he did. And I felt very uncomfortable. And that's the first and
Okay,
only time.
context. He touched you with the razor.
Razor.
And then that made
Razor.
you feel uncomfortable.
Yes, razor. That's the first and only time someone's shaved for me, and that's the last. First, only last time.
Might as well tell the story. Anyway, so I was up in Michigan at my friend's house, and they're like, hey Josiah, you should just shave your beard. I was like, no. And they're like, so they just kept pushing me. And they're like, here, we'll shave it for you. You don't even have to do the dirty work. I just eventually fell into peer pressure. It was one of the weakest moments in my life. It made me more resolute in the long run, though. So we were out on the back deck, and I just leaned. It was kind of like a barber shop. I just kind of leaned back, and they were shaving my face. if I have the picture, if I can find it, they shaved everything except my mustache at this point. It looks really creepy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll show you the picture if I can find it. But man, I do not look good without a beard.
Neither do I.
Speaking of which,
Neither do I.
I think we're just gonna put pictures of us in here without our beards. That way you can see that beards look better on every man.
Before I became a man or after.
Also, I'm going to tell you my story about when somebody shaved my face. Oh, wait, I can't because nobody's ever shaved my face but me.
It sounded like a Dwight, man.
Nobody.
Sounds like something Dwight.
Dwight Schrute.
Yeah, Dwight Schrute.
I'm just making sure we're talking about the same Dwight.
Yeah.
I don't know many other Dwights.
Are you
However.
gonna get?
No.
No, we don't take the highway. We did that once in Ialdo. And I also saw an incredibly main deer on the right side. Right side.
Oh, we got an ambulance.
Ambulance.
Okay. I've seen too many people do this. If there's an ambulance, you stop and move out of the way. You just don't keep
and
driving.
consider it truck driver. You don't even have a trailer. Alrighty. Next part about our beard talk. It's pretty much going to dominate the entire time. Because beards are incredibly important. It's something near and dear to our hearts. And when we let them grow long enough, they'll touch where our hearts go, in front of our chest. We're 5 days away from our 2-month mark. Now, I had a goatee, and Josiah had a beard before then,
Really short.
but we're still working towards our 5-month mark, and we've both done a really good job. You know, I'm like really eccentric with things. Like, I'll just get up one day and shave my head, or just completely shave off my beard, but nobody has challenged me with this beard growth, or my hair growth. Oh yeah, so I was Skyping the other day. I've been really itching to get a haircut, just because it's touching my ears, and it's itchy, and it's hot, and especially because it's hot. And I was talking to my sister, and she's like, make a vow to me. And I was like, what the heck are you talking about? She's like, promise me we won't cut our hairs, as in she won't cut hers, or I won't cut mine until July. And she kept bothering me, and so to appease her, just like, every other nation did to Germany before the start of World War II, I appeased my sister, which makes me worse than every other nation that appeased Germany. So, I am going to let my beard and hair grow until the 3rd of July.
You're gonna be like a lion.
I cannot wait.
Bro.
It's going to be awesome. And hopefully we're together still, not intimately. I'm going to shut up. Anyway, the next part of our beard talk is this. We are going to encourage you to grow your beards.
Yes!
Growing beards is a time process. It is the most frustrating thing I've ever done. You don't see fast results, you don't get instant gratification, but it takes time.
It takes commitment.
It takes attitude.
Right.
Keep bouncing off it takes, because I ran out. Anyway, if you see somebody that's trying to grow a beard, do not put them down if it looks patchy. It will come in.
It will!
I'm telling you from experience, one of the single greatest joys I have in my life is when another man tells me how great my beard is.
It's a sign
Nothing's
of
better.
respect.
Exactly.
It is a sign of dedication and discipline. You cannot have a beard if you are whimsical
Here we go.
about your emotions. You
That's
have
right.
to be dead set.
Whimsically, it says.
You have to be dead set.
You have to be determined.
Be determined on what you're doing. Because
You have to be a man.
You have to fight through the time where it looks really bad.
You have to fight through the itchy times.
listen,
Fun fact.
if you shave, the first week will be bad. Like, your face will itch, but after that, it just turns into a magical lock of facial hair.
Yeah.
And the ladies love the beards.
Ladies.
Even if they don't
Love the
say
beards.
it.
Although my boss did ask me the other day, hey, why don't you shave? Me and my other coworker, he has a great thick black beard, and we both said, ha 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 ha, no. One of the main things that my beard does is it covers up the second chin. just being honest right now.
Say what, I used to date somebody, and she didn't like beards, but I was persistent and I grew them out, and eventually she was like, Jacob, you're not allowed to shave. I converted her.
We have a professor in Bible college whose wife says if the beard goes, you go. Now, of course, she's not literal, but she's very adamant. Men are just meant to have beards.
That's right.
I actually asked Mom.
Yeah.
He's been growing his beard, although he keeps it pretty short.
Right.
He has been growing it since about the right around 1970.
He hasn't had a clean face since
Yeah, he made a
1970.
vow that he would never shave again.
He is one of the most disciplined men I know too.
Yeah, it is. That's true. God intended our beards to be beards. Now, there are many, many kinds of beards. There's different stages and just different types. There's kind of 3 different types of beards in this car. You have Jacob, who is the coarse. He is the thick, he is the coarse, he is the volumey. You have the Josiah, which is the very straight and neat. There's different kinds of beards, just like there's different kinds of people.
Beards are like snowflakes.
My dad and my uncle are identical twins, and they don't grow the same kind of beard.
I just want to make a point that there's a lot of men out there who feel like they can't grow beards because they like let it go for like a week, and they're like, man, this looks really bad. I don't have the genetics for it or something. You don't know until 5 months.
We're going to put a picture in right here. This picture is a man that took a picture of his beard at 4 weeks, and then he took his picture of his beard at 4 months. It will come in. Like that. If you want to woo the ladies, you gotta grow a beard.
That's right. You gotta.
It's what makes you appealing. Even if they just... Because women have been putting down men for so long, asking them to shave their face. They just got used to it.
Say no to the razor.
But once they are awakened, enlightened to what it is to have a beard, they'll never want to go back.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Different sitting positions. It's much more comfortable.
It's so nice having another person here.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's really
Another
great.
beard supporter.
Jacob loves jazz.
I want this, Anna.
Jazz 91.9 WCI.